Hi guys, very good morning. This is me Abhilasha, your favorite BRC mentor, and I'm back again with one more episode of your favorite reading comprehension session, Weekends with RC. We have restarted this session, this special course for the weekends, only the Friday, Saturday and Sunday. बहुत मजे करने वाले हैं. देखो फ्राइडे और सैटरडे को कितने बढ़िया आरसीज किए हमने. एक एऑन से किया डायनासोर्स वाला, कल एक हिंदू से किया, आज फिर एक एऑन से उठाया है. So I'm sure you're going to be loving all of these sessions. Do make sure you're joining in. Am I audible or not? मेरे को कोई बता दो कि मैं audible हूँ या नहीं हूँ, live हो गई हूँ या नहीं हो गई हूँ. दोनों ही चीजें दिक्कत वाली हो. Are we live streaming now or not? I hope so. कभी कभी यही सब चीजें बहुत दिक्कत दे जाती हैं. For that. We try our best to make sure that these sessions are live streamed properly and that you get to see everything. But होता है, these things occur. Anyway. Oh yes, I am live streaming one. Sound भी आ रही है? Wonderful. The sound is also available. Everything is sorted. Let's get started. So Telegram, if you haven't yet connected with me, please find me on Telegram using Abhicat. That's my short link. All you have to do is just go on Telegram and type Abhicat. और आपको बहुत इजीली मिल जाऊंगी मैं. अगर अनअकैडमी पे फॉलो नहीं किया है तो ऑल यू हैव टू डू इज फाइंड अभिलाषा स्वरूप. ABHILASHASWARUP. अभिलाषा Swarup. SWARUP. That's me. And you can follow me there. Well, quick round of announcements. All India mock test for CAT 2022. Today, we are having it at noon. Please make sure you're joining in. 12 to 2 p.m. That's very important. The next one will happen on 13th and the one thereafter will happen on 20th of November. Attempt these high quality free mock tests that happen till November 2022. It's just, they're really, really good. So please make sure you're doing them well. Okay. प्रैक्टिस प्रिपेयर एंड विन बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. नेक्स्ट टेस्ट मॉक नवंबर 6 को है, फिर 13th और 20th को है. 25 करोड़ के प्राइजेस हैं. यू गेट एन ऑल इंडिया रैंक. योर कैट एप्लीकेशन फी रीइंबर्समेंट for the top 1000 rankers will also happen. You haven't yet enrolled? Scan this QR code and enroll right away. Unacademy Elite. Now this batch is starting on the 10th of November. Well, what should I say? Elite के नाम से ही आपको पता चल जाना चाहिए. एकदम बेस्ट बैच होने वाला है on Unacademy with a starry lineup of educators. You've got Ravi sir, you've got Bharat sir, you've got Ronak sir, you've got Udit sir, you've got Shavana ma'am, you've got myself, you've got Ritu ma'am, you've got Raman sir. Some of the finest educators on Unacademy come together to bring to you the elite batch. I'm sure you're going to love it. तो एनरोल जरूर करना है. एनरोल करने के लिए कुछ नहीं करना है. हमारे प्लस या आइकॉनिक सब्सक्रिप्शन लेना है. कोड वही रहेगा अभी कैट लाइव. तो फिर से मैं कोड एक बार यहाँ लिख देती हूँ. ABHICATLIVE अभी कैट लाइव. ठीक है. बैच हाईलाइट सिंपल है. स्ट्रक्चर्ड कोर्सेज, अनलिमिटेड एक्सेस टू लाइव एंड रिकॉर्डेड क्लासेस, 25,000 plus practice questions in class doubt solving, performance evaluation through 100 plus mocks, mentorship from CAT experts and I am graduate. सब कुछ होगा. सब कुछ होगा. Prepare for your CAT exam in the right way with the PYQs. Now we have subject-wise mock tests that have been curated with 600 plus PYQs. Practice these most asked questions over the last 5 years. Familiarize yourself with CAT difficulty level and get an All India rank also. Like I said, our two subscriptions, the plus and the iconic subscription, both of them very, very beautiful. In the iconic subscription, you get the study material apart from everything else also. So that's the difference between the two. Alright, let's get started. The lethal act. Now this is something very unexpected that we are reading today. Good morning everyone. I hope you have hit the like button. If you haven't hit the like button, Rukmani, Ansh, Rishika, very good morning. Happy Sunday to all of you. तो सबसे पहला काम कर देना कि लाइक कर देना सेशन को. लाइक कर दोगे तो मैं भी थोड़ा सुकून में आ जाऊंगी। आज हम बात करने वाले हैं बुद्धिज्म एंड किलिंग्स के बारे में। हाउ बुद्धिज्म, विच इज अ वेरी नॉन वायलेंट रिलीजन, also supports some amount of killing. So here you are, the lethal act. This one is from Aeon Essays. You can read the entire article from there. Let's get started with our reading. Morning, Anushka. Most Buddhists recognize that the injunction means rule, order, okay, not to kill. Let me write that. Not to kill, the first of the religion's 5 precepts, is central to the ethos of different Buddhist traditions. Precept means, again, laws, okay. Ethos is thought process, or the philosophy of the religion. Okay. So the Buddhist traditions believe that you should not kill. That is a very strong injunction. In the past decade, however, remember, however, but, and yet are very beautiful words because they signal a contrast. Huh? So wherever you see but, wherever you see yet, and wherever you see however, you know now there is going to be a kahani mein twist. So if it was positive earlier, it's going to be negative now. So very important keywords. However, a surprising amount of popular and scholarly discussions on the subject of killing and Buddhism, from Slavoj Zizek's commentaries to Michael Jerrison's essay Monks with Guns in Aeon, has stressed how violent Buddhists themselves have historically proven to be. So there are many essays, many scholarly discussions that have happened which prove that Buddhists are also violent. They're not as non-violent, as not given to killing as we assume them to be. Very interesting thought, huh? Okay. So what is Buddhism? Of course, all of us are aware of that. Point to pointer में मैंने लिख तो दिया है, हम सबको पता है. One of the 4 religions that came from India, Buddhism was started by Lord Buddha, Siddharth, Prince Siddharth. और उन्होंने वो अपने घर से बाहर गए एक दिन, उन्होंने कुछ चीजें देखी. Those things deeply disturbed him, and once he came back, he realized that he had to give up the world. He went, found salvation, found some answers, and the religion Buddhism was born. Buddhism spread to many parts of the world: China, Malaysia, Indonesia, Japan. A lot of eastern part of Asia readily adopted Buddhism. So beautiful religion. And of course, you know it, the Tibetans are Buddhists. So the Tibetans, when they were run out of China, they came to India. तो जो भी टिबेटन्स हैं उनका भी बुद्धिज्म ही रिलीजन है. बुद्धिस्ट मंक्स हैं, बुद्धिस्ट लोग हैं, फॉलो करते हैं. तो इंडिया में है काफी अच्छे से बुद्धिज्म. Being what they are, some human beings will choose to kill for better and for worse reasons. So क्योंकि हम humans हैं, हम कुछ न कुछ लोग जरूर choose करेंगे to kill. And many of them might happen to have been raised in one of the various Buddhist traditions from South and Southeast Asia to North, Central and East Asia, and increasingly since the 1970s in many Western countries as well. तो बहुत सारे countries में ये चीजें होती हैं. South Asia में, Southeast Asia में, Central Asia में, Western countries. Unsurprisingly, but again, one more keyword which says कि अब कुछ नया आ रहा है, अनसरप्राइजिंग. दिस इज एन इम्प्लाइड कॉन्ट्रास्ट, राइट? जैसे कि इलॉजिकली, अनसरप्राइजिंगली, पैराडॉक्सिकली, ये इम्प्लाइड कॉन्ट्रास्ट होते हैं. तो यानी अब फिर से कुछ ऐसा आएगा जो ऑपोजिट होगा टू व्हाट वी थिंक. Then there are numerous cases of cultural Buddhist killings for the usual reasons. तो बहुत सारे killings हैं. Animals, especially in the high Tibetan plateau, as elsewhere, have been a staple sustenance मतलब something that keeps you going. So food. So animals तो staple food है. तो अब खा रहे हो तो मार भी रहे ही हो ना. Sometimes defensive wars have been engaged to save a city or state from foreign incursion. So foreign attacks से, invasion से आपने अपने आप को बचाने के लिए भी war किया है. Buddhist women have chosen to abort unwanted fetuses. If you did not want to have a child, you would kill that child. There is also textual records stretching back to the early Buddhist period of suicide being condoned in rare cases where its agent possesses remarkable properties of wisdom, is incurably ill, and is, in early Buddhist terms, an arhat, an awakened one. So sometimes uh, Buddhism also condoned suicide. Condoned मतलब होता है accepted. ठीक है, दो वर्ड्स होते हैं, एक होता है condemn which means to deny, reject, और एक होता है condone which means to accept. तो बुद्धिज्म में किसी केसेस में सुसाइड को भी एक्सेप्ट किया है. These cases of suicide, but notably not others, were exonerated from moral blame by no less than an authority than the Buddha himself. तो कुछ केसेस ऑफ सुसाइड को माफ किया है बुद्धा ने खुद से. Exonerated means to be forgiven. So some cases have been forgiven by the Buddha himself. उन्होंने खुद कहा कि ठीक है, इस केस में सुसाइड भी एक्सेप्टेबल है. Okay. How many religions originated in India? All right, for all those who are watching, guys, this is your question, your time to answer. बताओ कितने religions हैं जो इंडिया में originate हुए हैं? Let's see how many of you are aware of this question and its answer. How many religions originated in India? Come on, quickly give me an answer, everyone. And please hit the like button. वेट कर रही हूँ मैं आंसर्स का. कितने लोग बताएंगे मुझे? फटाफट बताओ. 7. चिन्मय सिंह 7. 7 कौन से हैं चिन्मय बताओ. पर जहां तक मुझे पता है 4 रिलीजन्स हैं जो इंडिया से ओरिजिनेट किए हैं. बुद्धिज्म, हिंदुइज्म, जैनिज्म एंड सिखिज्म. ये 4 हैं जो यहीं से यहीं पैदा हुए, यहीं पले बढ़े और यहाँ से दुनिया में सब जगह गए हैं. So, Hinduism, Buddhism, Jainism and Sikhism, ये 4 religions हैं जो इंडिया से ही आए. Of course, इंडिया में बहुत सारे religions हैं because people have come from other parts of the world and we have assimilated there. So, Persians हैं, Jews हैं, हमारे पास बहुत religions हैं. But the would-be Buddhist ethics of killing thus developed in a piecemeal fashion. Piecemeal means in parts. The various traditions emphasizing different kinds of agent committing various kinds of acts because these practices reflected the cultural norms specific to a range of Buddhist committees. तो different जगह पे different type of acts हो रहे थे violence वाले मतलब killing वाले क्योंकि वो उस particular जगह के cultural ethos से match करते थे. The Buddha himself in his sermons suttas tended to comment only generally on lethal practices. तो बुद्धा ने बहुत generally comment किया है lethal practices. Lethal मतलब to kill, deadly. Lethal मतलब होता है deadly. तो deadly practices पे उन्होंने बहुत generally comment किया है. And so questions around permissible killing in some cases may have been left largely to the cultural norms and mores of those Buddhist cultures that over the centuries have engaged them. Mores मतलब होता है again rules or beliefs जो एक particular जगह की belief है तो वहाँ के हिसाब से आप अपना killings का thought ले लेते थे. Again, one more point to ponder. Who is the Dalai Lama? Again, all of these points to ponder आप सबके लिए overall 7 हैं. Thank you चिन्मय. गाइस आपने लाइक बटन हिट किया है क्या? अगर नहीं किया तो प्लीज अब से कर दो. दलाई लामा कौन है ये तो हम सबको ही पता है. तिब्बत के बुद्धिज्म के स्पिरिचुअल लीडर हैं ऑल ओवर द वर्ल्ड. तो पूरे बुद्धिस्ट दुनिया में कहीं भी हैं उन सबके स्पिरिचुअल लीडर्स दलाई लामा कहलाते हैं. दलाई लामा इंडिया में रहते हैं और यहीं से अपनी राइटिंग्स अपना स्पिरिचुअल डिस्कोर्स सब स्प्रेड करते हैं. He is, of course, one of the finest thinkers, philosophers of our times. If you haven't read anything by the Dalai Lama, and I will ask you to pick up something from him, you will find it very engaging. Not just engaging, also enlightening. तो दलाई लामा जब तिब्बत से भागे थे वो लोग, तो यहीं आकर के धर्मशाला में बसे, इंडिया में, और यहीं रहे। When in 2011 the 14th Dalai Lama appeared to exonerate the intentional killing of Osama bin Laden at the hands of US state agents, this added potent fuel to the discussion, culminating most provocatively with a Time magazine cover 2 years later devoted to the oxymoronic phase of Buddhist terror. Oh, there are so many words in this that I'm dying to tell you. Okay, so here, exonerate, forgive. तो 14 दलाई लामा जो हमारे वाले दलाई लामा है उन्होंने माफ किया. इंटेंशनल हमें पता है प्लांट किलिंग. पोटेंट ऑफ कोर्स इज वेरी स्ट्रॉन्ग. कल्मिनेटिंग एंडिंग. कल्मिनेशन मतलब होता है टू एंड. प्रोवोकेटिवली ऑफ कोर्स इज टू अराउज. is something that arouses the sentiments, and oxymoronic of course is very paradoxical when two opposite things happen together. So the Buddhist, which is supposed to be non-violent religion, suddenly has a face of terror. So that is the face of Buddhist terror. The subject of what appeared to be an inherently Buddhist relation with lethal violence of Buddhist terror as opposed to violence espoused by some self-identifying Buddhists had by this time really hit the world stage. So that is very interesting. Ki samay tak the fact that Buddhists are not as non-violent as we assume them to be is something that is now totally accepted. Good morning everyone, all those who joined us just now, thank you so much for joining. हम लोग आज आर्टिकल कर रहे हैं Aeon से the Buddhist के ऊपर the lethal act. Very interesting article. If you haven't read it, do go to the Aeon essays and read. Here's your question. Was the main idea of the passage? Buddhism is against killings. Buddhism is not entirely against taking lives. Buddhism was founded in India and spread to many parts of the world. Very quickly, come on guys. What is the main idea of this passage? Good morning, cutie. Yes, I am waiting for your answers, मेरे बच्चों. फटाफट आंसर करो, फिर हम लोग ये सेशन 3 क्वेश्चंस हैं हमारे पास. All right, Prashant. Chinmay says A, Prashant says B. Come on, guys, let's get your answers in very quickly. All right. Buddhism was founded in India and spread to many parts of the world. This the passage did not say, so it cannot be the answer. Buddhism is against killing, but was that the main idea of the passage? No. The main idea was that Buddhism is not entirely against taking lives. There are situations when it is acceptable to take lives, and therefore that's the correct answer. B. I hope you got that. Okay. Let's go to the second question. Second question. Which of the following can be inferred? It is a Buddhist woman's choice to keep an unborn child. Suicides are sometimes condoned by Buddhists, and Buddhism was never pacifist. Very quickly. कौन सा infer कर सकते हैं? Yes, Navdha, you got it right. Prashant, you got it right. Very good. Let's go to the second question. Here you are. Which of the following can be inferred? Chandini says B. I started getting my answers to the second question. Prashant says C. Well, let's take a look. Buddhism was never pacifist is actually not true, because it was pacifist the way it was designed, because one of the first precepts was not to kill, right? So therefore this is actually incorrect according to the passage. Okay, so eliminate C. Okay, suicides are sometimes condoned by Buddhists is mentioned very specifically in the passage. Therefore, this one cannot be inferred. So, cannot be my answer. Which of the following can be inferred? Inferred means it is to be taken from something that is written in the passage. So, this one, that it is a Buddhist woman's choice to keep an unborn child, I will come to that line and I will show you. Yes. Buddhist women have chosen to abort unwanted fetuses. That is the specific line that the passage says. That Buddhist women have chosen to abort unwanted fetuses. That means that it is her choice. That means it is her choice to keep an unborn child or not to keep it. Because she can choose to kill it. So if she can choose to kill it, she can also choose to keep it. Understand? So therefore, this is the complementary information that we have picked from that line. And that's why this is your inference and your correct answer. Always remember, a complementary information is something that you get from information that is given. So if the Buddhist woman can abort the fetus, then she can also choose to keep the unwanted fetus. And that's the inference. Okay. So here you are. The correct answer will be A. Alright, let's come to the third question. Here you are. Each of the following is false except. Remember, like I told you, false plus except will be true. So what you do is eliminate all the false options. Whatever remains will be your answer. Sure. So Dalai Lama has never condoned violence. Well, that's surely false. Cultural norms have defined the rules of killing in Buddhism. Buddhist ethics of killing developed in one go. This is also is apparently. Oh, I'm now a little confused. Buddhist ethics of killing developed in one go. ये तो false है definitely. And cultural norms have defined the rules of killing in Buddhism. ये true है. So हमारा correct answer होना चाहिए मेरे हिसाब से B. एक बार check कर लेते हैं क्योंकि मुझे suddenly दिमाग में नहीं आ रहा है. Whoa! The correct answer is A. The Dalai Lama has never condoned violence. Oh, he has condoned violence. So this one is false. No. I think मैंने mistake कर दी है. Correct answer B ही है. बिल्कुल B ही है correct answer. Sometimes I do that. Alright, here you are, my toppers in CAT 2021. अगर तुमको जाना है CAT में और ऐसे ही एक पोस्टर में, तो आपको सिर्फ इतना करना है कि CAT की क्लासेस मेरे साथ लेनी है और पढ़ते रहना है throughout the year. So here are some of my toppers from CAT 2021. Alright, upcoming special classes 9 PM पे हैं हमारी special classes. Practice rush hour. It's a daily section test that we are conducting on a daily basis. Do join in. Thank you for joining. Remember to hit like, share, subscribe and the bell icon. सारे ही कर देना तो ताकि notification भी मिलता रहे. अगर कभी अभी तक सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया अनअकैडमी को, तो all you have to do is use my referral code, that is AbhiCAT to get your 10% off on your next Unacademy subscription. चाहे कोई भी चीज का सब्सक्रिप्शन ले रहे हो, Unacademy में कोड यही रह सकता है. So that's all you need to do. Thank you everybody. I hope you have a nice day. I will see you soon. God bless you. Have a lovely Sunday. The next session will be next Friday. So do remember to join me Friday, Saturday and Sunday in this lovely sessions that we are having. And of course QOD और बाकी सब तो चल ही रहा है. तो करते रहिए, मजे लेते रहिए. Bye bye.